I recommend Prompt to absolutely every single practice owner I meet. I am a cheerleader for the system. I'd say the main thing that I love about it is the people behind the company. And I realize that when a company is built on an honest platform where people are accountable and they actually want to help you, that travels down into the entire experience with the software. I feel like I want Prompt to succeed because it feels like Prompt wants me to succeed. I have a real partnership with the company. Like, I get the true feeling that they care more about my success than their success. We started looking for a new EMR because our prior EMR, which was at one point the gold standard, was giving us inaccurate reports. We would actually have to count every single patient on the schedule just to make sure who came in because the reporting was inaccurate, and it was grossly inaccurate across every single aspect of their business. I was looking for a very modern EMR that would replicate some of the better interfaces I'd seen at gyms and personal training studios. And Prompt had a great looking interface, a very modern looking interface, very natural. I'm not a numbers guy, so if you show me a very complicated looking interface with lots of little numbers and names and things like that, I'm not going to be able to use it, but Prompt was very clean and beautiful looking. So I guess I was first attracted to the user interface of it. Prompt's actually become like a recruiting tool for me at this point. So people that when we're bringing them into the company, they're excited because we're on Prompt. Maybe some of them used it in another office where they had their clinical affiliations or they've heard about it. So it makes us look like a better company right off the bat. I'm able to onboard them using a university. So the first week of any new therapist training with us that's on board, it has an entire week of just Prompt training through the university. And within a week, they're really proficient in it and they know it and they just move through it like that. And we get very few questions. So it's really been great for the new therapists. It's the future of our industry. The software is developing faster than I can even come up with recommendations for it. The other systems aren't even much cheaper. We're talking about a very small differential in price. And with Prompt, the pricing is what you see is what you get. There isn't any add-ons. You're not getting charged for text messages, and there's nothing constantly being added to your bill. Your bill is like exactly what it is every single month. It does not change. But what's happening is that the value that I'm getting out of Prompt is actually going up every single month. And they've stayed true to that for years already. So I don't think I'm getting sold a bill of goods with Prompt. I know that I'm being sold something that's a really great system. And as it improves, they're not going to keep increasing the price on me. We started using the kiosk feature about, I'd say 3 or 4 months ago and testing it out in one of my clinics. We have one of my offices a few of our offices are located with inside gyms. So we don't even have a front desk. So the easier the patient experience can be where they don't have to check in and talk to somebody and they can do the check-in before they get there, the faster and easier it is for us to collect and move the patient through the process. We started off with just a very small trial, and in that specific office, it went really well. The patients loved the idea of receiving an email with the ability to check in really quickly on their phones. And at this point, I think 50% of our patients used a pre-check-in before they even show up in the office in that office. We initially started with Prompt, took them around 25 minutes to write an eval. But once those therapists got good at the system, took around 6 months, they're down to 10 minutes in eval at this point. That's a major selling point and really brings a lot of happiness for my staff. We are now at 100% note compliant. Week over week over week since we switched to Prompt, all of my therapists finish all of their notes within the week that they saw the patients. That is something that I've never seen before. Because the system is so user-friendly, it allows my therapist to focus more on the patient and less on the system.